think we all suspected that after The Quarry, The Devil in Me, and, most impressively for the purposes of confirming my theories, House of Ashes, Anti-Meme was going to see what kind of cutscenes were hidden away in Little Hope next. Thankfully, he has not disappointed, finding a selection of additional sequences that didn't make it into the full game. Tragically, because of the comparatively limited scope of Little Hope amongst the Dark Pictures games, there's no giant plot developments or cut locations this time, with the deleted scenes mostly offering interesting windows into the characters' feelings and a few interactions that may have been cut for time. I was very happy to see this scene.
Daniel, is he really gone? No, he can't be. We were just starting something. Without him, I can't do this. I'm not gonna make it, not without him, not without him here. Why'd he have to die? Why'd that fucking thing take him? Could have been any of us. Why him? Makes no sense. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. I'm asleep on the bus. I'm gonna wake up soon.
It's rare in the kind of intensely paced stories that the Dark Pictures offer for characters to have room to grieve for their friends. So making time for moments like this can be extremely affecting. Like that scene I love in House of Ashes, where Salim and Eric get to talk about Rachel. A huge obstacle in making the kind of twist-focused narrative that Little Hope offers is trying to find the exact right balance of clues as to what's going on. Too few and players will feel like the reveal came out of nowhere, too many and they'll guess it immediately. So I'm wondering if these lines wound up getting cut because they hinted just a little too much at the bus driver reveal.
How about the judge or the priest? They look like anyone you know?
Didn't recognize them.
Never seen them before.
The only one of us without a double in that courtroom was me.
Has to be better for you if it stays that way.
What they're doing to this woman is not right. It's unthinkable.
I'm with you, but what can we do for her? Nothing.
I used to tell myself the exact same thing. There was nothing I could do. Everyone told me I was in a train wreck of a marriage and I needed to do something, but I couldn't see what.
So, what happened? What did you do?
One day I asked myself what was stopping me from starting over. I realized it was just my own fear, nothing more. So I got out and started over.
There's some big hints in the game, of course. Vince's comments, the dartboard. But having Angela specifically talking about her divorce after making a big deal about the terrible marriage at the start of the game would have pointed a lot of people in the right direction. Even more so with the Andrew line. Yes, Andrew's double does show up in the flashbacks eventually, but it's so late in the story, and Abraham is so amenable to the involvement of the supernatural, that any additional focus on how unique Andrew is in the story could have been a major tip-off. And this, well, I think there's a pretty good reason this got cut.
The fire must have been bad.
Holy shit. I'm glad I wasn't underneath that when it all came down.
I think it's funny, you think it's funny. But at this point in the story, with them trapped in the house by a bunch of boogans, and everything about to come to a head with the witch trial storyline, it wouldn't surprise me if they decided it might be a good time to lay off the mordant humor. There's plenty more cutscenes to check out over on Anti-Meme's site, so I'm putting a link in the video description. Give it a look if you're curious about what else could have wound up in the game. For now though, I've been the Hidden Object Guru, thanks for watching. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons coming up to help you with that. Questions, comments, related whatnot, go in the comments section below the video. I'll see you back here for more cut content, but until then I'll say that's right. Au revoir.